the co-creators. This is a production of Little Pro Education Group. This is our spiritual division. And today we have a pick a card reading. We have 3 oracle piles before you with a crystal on top. This was a gift from a client. I forgot the name of this, and I really didn't feel like looking it up. This is, I think, a green tourmaline, like, don't get me the lion. And I forgot this one. This one is a protection one. So this is black, this is green, this is multicolored. Leave it at that, okay? So this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I will put the piles and the timestamps in the description box. And so this pick a card reading is going to be a little bit different. This is something I have not done. When you pick your pile, you're going to get oracle cards. And I'll show you the oracle cards, and then I'm going to give you a song from a song generator, right? And then we're going to read the lyrics to those songs. And then those lyrics are going to be the backdrop of your reading. And then I'm going to pull from the tarot and give you a message related to the song. And then add on the Doreen Virtue oracle cards that are also here, okay? And that's your message. So as we know, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If the reading's not for you, it's not for you. Our spirit guides, our spirit teams, it was just 222. So this is a great partnership. If you're watching, this is a great partnership for you. Your guides know the people who are going to come and are going to meter out the information as needed. Excuse me. In my description box, I also have information how you can contact me if you need more insight on something that really resonates with you. I suggest you get a one-on-one reading, whether it's with myself or someone else. If you like my style, don't hesitate to hit me up. Also, I have a free spirituality class, right? Understanding the spiritual game a little bit more in order to help push you towards your goals and your blessings. Take all your blessings that you have and manifest them here on earth. And it's a free class. I also teach an entire course, and in that course it's called the Co-Creator Course, how to build a life that you want. And that's using spirituality as well as practicality, okay? We're a very real group, and you'll see in my readings, I am reality based, okay? All right, so without further ado, let's get started. Reading 1. Compassion. Answers within. Okay, let's see how this resonates. So I'm going to share the screen and we are going to pick a song. Okay. We're gonna hide. How did I do that? Okay. I forgot how to just show this. How do I just show this screen? Oh, I forgot how to just, oh, hide. Okay, so we got Destiny's Child, Survivor, and let's go to the lyrics. That's okay. I'm not a singer, but we're going to use the inspiration for the song. And so that song Survivor is really about a hardship that is happening. Of course, that was a platonic and business relationship in which they were, really focusing on when the group broke up. But it also translates into when, a romantic couple breaks up, right? And we can use those lyrics along with that. So if you have a person that you've broken up with in the past or currently, or it's on the way there, whether you realize it or not, you need to be channeling this song, I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to work harder. They thought that, without you, or it can be vice versa. This could be how your person is feeling, right? But it's really important for you all in the breakup to have compassion, right? Even if the other person was wrong, it's important to have compassion because we want, number one, compassion is high vibrational. When we are wrong, our spirit team, our high vibrational ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ascended masters, saints, orishas, they are compassionate with us even when something that we've called in is our fault, right? Um, they're still compassionate with us. So it's really important to meter out your compassion for other people. So whether this is a familial situation, whether it and or family is involved, whether it's a platonic situation and or like friends is involved, or whether it's a romantic situation and a romantic partner is and or involved, right? You want to make sure that you use compassion because you want to elicit compassion as well. And so, yes, you are here and you're getting insights via tarot reading, but the answers really are within. There's many times when I read for myself, and that's what I teach people. I teach people how to connect to the divine energies, whatever terminology you like to use. And a lot of times when I pull for myself, the cards will say, go within. They'll say, go meditate, go pray. And that is the source of our connectivity to the spiritual realm is prayer and meditation. And so the answers are within, even though you're coming here for some guidance, even though you may be going somewhere else for guidance, including other people that are connected to your situation. But the answers are really within, and that's how you're going to be able to get a new beginning, get a new start, because the answers within card, excuse me, is a number 19. 19 breaks down to a 10. So that's a completion wrapped around to a new beginning. So let's pull. I'm getting to use the Rider-Waite deck. Okay, so let's pull upon I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna work harder. Spirit team of collective group number 1. Give us love, light, thank you, grace, mercy, infinite wisdom and knowledge as it pertains to the message that you have for this group and the survivor. So, oh my gosh. Like, I've been reading tarot for a long time. And I still get amazed when the cards speak directly to the situation. I still get amazed, okay? Overall energy is the magician, right? And so you have blessings in heaven. There are answers. The spiritual realm is all knowing. And so when you tap in to the spiritual realm, like this magician, then, and you do the work, because there's a table before with tools on it, and you do the work. You tap in, you do the work, and that's how you manifest all of this beauty, all of these blessings, and you bring it here to earth, right? And so in terms of this connection, there's work that was needed to be done. There was a need to pay attention to details within this relationship. And some of you did work hard at it. You were focused, right? And so whatever happened in this relationship, right? This relationship was going through a transformation. There was an ending to this relationship or something significant that made the relationship on its knees, right? And so it's really important that during this time, because this is a significant transformation, that you go to the source. You pray, you meditate, and you get healing. Because once we start to act, right? When something occurs, something low vibrational, whether it's an argument, discovery of information, whether it's, something devastating, or whether it's something that benign, but it's an awareness that maybe this is not it, it's really important to go to the source, right? Let me pull some more cards on this. I'm going to get the Herb Crafters deck. The Herb Crafters deck to me has a lot of healing qualities to it and messages, right? And so the song Survivor is definitely about a breakup. So many of you, this is going to help heal a breakup. If you are in a relationship right now, right, and this does not apply, it may apply to an old relationship, right? And if even if things are pretty good in your relationship right now and you're just here to keep tabs, this can apply to an old relationship that you haven't fully processed. And when you haven't fully processed an old situation, thank you. Yes. When you haven't fully processed an old situation, many times you bring that perspective and energy into your current situation. So it's always good to operationally release your ex and close those doors energetically. Okay. Yeah. Overall energy, 3 of effectively swords. And this deck is the 3 of air. And those are thought processes. It's also, in the traditional tarot, it's the heart with the 3 swords pierced through it. So there is a lot of heartache and disappointment regarding this breakup, regarding this relationship. And there's a need for you to do the work in order to help repair and rebuild, right? Because you got the Eha of Earth, which is the page of coin, and it's a learning opportunity. This situation is a learning opportunity for you. And when things don't work out in a relationship, whether it's your life partner or whether it's a karmic or whether it's a high-level soulmate, all soulmates, whether it's family, whether it's platonic friends, whether it's romantic, teach us lessons that help us get stronger and move forward, more forward on our path. And so this is a learning lesson, whether it's a current relationship or a past relationship. This is a learning lesson for you, right? And all those things may not be perfect. It's pretty solid because this Eha, right? She's building that fence. It's not a white picket fence. It's not decorative, but it's going to do the job. It works, right? And so the second card we have is the 2 of water, which is the 2 of cups. And you have those 2 hummingbirds coming together in the bird bath, right? And so this situation, even if it's over, on its way out, or coming to an end, can bring you to your significant other, even if it's the same person. Because once we learn, right, and we take the opportunity to learn, that's how we usher in our transformation. And we can transform. Again, so both there is. And we can transform either the situation and or ourselves in order to bring in this 2 of cups, 2 of water energy, right? And so prayer and meditation is going to be the basis of the work. And now, do you see why it was so important to have compassion for those of you who are aiming for this situation not to end, for the situation to come back? When you use high vibration, then you have more of a opportunity for that to happen. If it's to usher in a new love that's going to be even killed, reciprocal, best foot forward from both parties, then you have to put out that high vibration, even if it has to do with an ex, even if that situation with the ex was pretty tragic, right? Keep an open mind. For those of you who are closed-minded, you need to keep an open mind, whether this has to do with a current lover, a past lover, or one that you are calling in. And you need to know that you deserve love. And once you start to take aim at what your love purpose is, we all have a divine love purpose. What is your love purpose in this life? Once you know that you have a love purpose and you deserve love, and you start to make your actions and the work that you do to manifest that love, and you make a plan and you walk in that plan towards that love destiny, God is going to allow those ships to come in for you, right? But you have to be within your power. You have to know who you are and what you want. And so the curandera of earth means that you can create through visualization, through dreams, through prayer and meditation, the exact type of love that you want. But you have to do the work. Notice that the curandera is doing the work, right? Matter what the situation is. It doesn't matter what the situation was. It doesn't matter if you keep attracting the same type of love partner. Not only do you need compassion for them, you need compassion for yourself. Because the curandera, this is the sweetgrass. And sweetgrass grows in the South, especially in the coastal areas. And women of African descent who came here as the workforce started to make crafts out of the sweetgrass. And it is historically the first American art form. It's not Native American, it's not European, it's not African. It is the first American, the coming of all of these cultures together. And it emerged first American art form, right? And so if you think about the history of that, the tragedy of people being yanked from their way of life, from their culture, from their religion, from their families, from their life's purpose, and they go through that 90-day trip in a feces and menstruation infested ship ride, right? Where people are dying left and right. You're next to dead bodies, right? Dead bodies and half dead bodies being fed to the sharks. People playing cruel jokes, saying that you're going to be fed to a dragon or a demon because they didn't know where they were going. And then amongst all that tragedy and being enslaved in the most cruel humanistic form of enslavement that the world has ever seen, because all systems of enslavement was not. Here these women were creating beauty and created the first art form. So in your relationship, it doesn't matter what it is. It can be transformed into something else if you do the work. Success, victory, if you go out and do the work, because this is an emissary for the kingdom. He went out and did the work. He's coming back successful. So do the work. And look at this. God handing you a new passionate opportunity. Okay, Power One, I hope that benefited you. 2430 35. Okay, I hope that worked for you. Blessings. Yep, you're a survivor. Oh my gosh, the song Destiny's Child. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna this works perfectly. I'm blown away. I'm just so mad that I still get blown away at how messages resonate. Okay, I'm going to change the time on that. Okay, the new time is going to be 25:12. Oh, 25:20. Gonna give me a minute. Okay, here we go, pile 2. Whatever this green, it brings in money. I know that. It brings in prosperity. So let's see what you guys got. Some piles have more cards because I let the cards fall. Respect, sensitivity, barriers. Okay, so let's go. And let's pick your song. So let's keep Tamia so into you in mind. In pile 1, like everything, the song, the cards, the tarot message really came together. All right, so pile 2, you have respect, sensitivity, and you have barrier. So whether it's you or whether it's your partner that feels that way, that they're so into you, it's up to you, excuse me, and your situation, right? Um, but respect, even when you're really into somebody, right? You got to have self respect. You cannot lose yourself totally in that person, right? Because you're a whole human being of yourself that's on a mission from God. Um, and you have your own, passion, you have your own purpose, and then you have to successfully conjoin them, with your partner. So you cannot lose yourself. The feelings that you get with your partner or their feelings that they get with you, do not try and downplay that feeling. Whatever sensitivity you have towards that person you're supposed to have it, right? Number 1, love is the highest vibration that God has extended to us. So whether this is a romantic love or any other type of other love, familial love, platonic love, know that is very high vibrational. So any sensitivity that you have towards that person, honor it. Honor that sensitivity. Honor that love. Allow it to grow. Because many of you are dealing with barriers. And those barriers are going to make it hard for you to land where you need to land in this situation. Because you have your guards up. And with having your guards up, you're really not honoring that connection and what it can be. Please don't drop on the floor. Spirit team pile 2. Thank you. Okay. Yes, this is a very passionate connection, right? So you got the 2 of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. So 2 of these, 2 of 3 are wand cards, okay? And I think Temperance is Sagittarius. And so the overall energy is Temperance. This connection has the ability to have a lot of emotional satisfaction, as indicated in the 9 of Cups, right? Look at how he's sitting there and he's smug. Yeah, he did that. He brought all this love. He has all this love in his life. He has all of these accomplishments behind him, right? So for many of you, there's a need to heal in order to tap in and really utilize the love connection within this union. Simultaneously, you need to walk away from whatever does not serve you. People, places, things, right? Ideas and ideals as well. And you need to contemplate how this particular juncture with this person, because you doing that analysis will help you understand who you are and where you need the situation to go. And you can be boom in your Rihanna status. This is the Queen of Wands. I call this the Rihanna card, right? She's in power. She's sexual. She's sensual. She knows her worth. She's creative. She's smart. She goes after what she wants. And she uses her intuition. The little booty cat, that's her intuition, in order to get what it is that she wants. Right? And so you have to be in your power, know who you are, know what you want, know what the connection can render. And you need to heal in order to be in your power, right? The healing is going to come before you truly being in your power. And so you being in your power is that respect card, that self-respect, right? This is going to come first, because otherwise, if you do not make the choices from a place of power, then the choices that you make are usually informed by your subconscious, with your shadow self. Our brains are exceedingly masterful organs. 20% of our brain is conscious decision. We're thinking, we know we're thinking. 80% is subconscious. Our brains are thinking and picking up things and we don't even realize it. And then in our decision making, we're using the subconscious. And there's a lot of muck and mire in the subconscious from our experiences from childhood, from our teenage years, our young adulthood, right? All of the things that we've seen and heard and experienced and have not processed effectively and healed from is still within our minds, and it's making decisions for us. So you have to start that healing journey in order for your light self to start making decisions, the spiritually connected self, the balanced self, right? You need to know that this passion is here for you. And you need to analyze the situation, and for some of you, situations, in order to determine how it's going to grow. How are you going to make the so into you feelings of love and admiration grow? This sensitivity that you have or that your partner has for you, how are you going to make it grow, right? And that's going to call for you to make a plan. And that plan has to be according to what God has for you in this connection. So what we do is we try to use logic all the time. And logic is great, but everything in life is not logical, especially love. Everything in love is definitely not logical, right? And so this is right underneath the barriers card, right? And so your experiences, your 80 percentile, your subconscious, your shadow work is impacting your potential of getting into a really beautiful, wholesome relationship, right? And so you have to plan according to what God has for you. He has a globe in his hand. That's the whole world in his hand. And he's looking out at the horizon. Horizon is infinite. It's endless. And so he has made a choice out of two wands. The other wand is still there. It's behind them. For some people, there's a choice in love that you have. And you need to choose the more high vibrational choice. You need to tap in to the spiritual realm and ask God which one is for you or what is for me in general so that you can make the right decision. Right? For some of you, it's going to be what person is going to sing those Tamia, I'm so into you lyrics, right? I'm so into you. Which one of your choices is going to say, with every passing moment, thoughts of you run through my head. Every time that I'm near you, I realize that you're heaven sent. Okay? And what am I saying? Boom. The Two of Wands. Plan according to what God has for you. This is in the reverse. Okay. So you have one mate. This is the King of Wands in reverse. So this is you or the other person where they are deceptive or have been deceptive. All of these are coming upside down. That's going to be important. And then you got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, right? Many of you lost money due to this connection, whether that person is a gambler or whether they're just horrible at managing money, whether they were deceptive, and reverse the roles if need be. And they really did not honor the connection. And this could be a person in the past because it is in the past position. Oh my gosh. Versus a King of Chalices, which is the King of Cups. That is upright. It is the King of Cups. That is the choice for you. The King I think you're truly something special. Just what my dreams are made of. Let's stay together, you and me, insert gender or no. There's no one like you around. Ooh, baby. Because he's a good husband. He's a good father. He's emotionally mature. And child, some of you guys have an emperor. Not even a king. All the kings roll into one. I call him Big Papi, right? So pile 2, number 2, you guys have choices. You have 2 2s here. You had 2 masculines, one in the reverse. Then the King of Chalices upright. And now you have 2 masculines in the middle. It's song number 12 to Mia. There's a 2 in that. It's all about choices. And so having the self-respect to know what God has for you in order to choose appropriately and not allow your subconscious, your shadow self to make those choices. You got to let your light shine before men so that they may see your good works. Look at that glow around her crown. Pile 2, you have choices. Spirit team of pile 2. Thank you. Okay. If you do not plan according to what God has for you, and you don't tap into the spiritual realm in order to know what God has for you, you're going to end up with the Knight of Coins in the deck. It's Pentacles. Yep. In the reverse. You're not going to be able to understand this message. You're not going to be able to understand the person that's giving you the sow into you messages. They're not going to be able to understand you when you give them the sow into you message. And that offer is going to be delayed. That offer in a solid love is going to be delayed, right? So you have to be on your healing journey so that your light self is in charge of the decisions that you're going to make. Okay, let's look at your oracles. Trust in the divine process. Trust in God. Have faith in your love purpose, in your love life. Okay? Many of you are dealing with a codependent situation, right? You attracted this knight, this King of Wands in the reverse because you were lacking in the self-respect, because the healing needs to go further on the healing journey. And so there was a dependency on that person, some way, shape, or form. And then there's a dependency upon you by them in some shape or form. And so you have a union that is not at its best, that's not giving you the sow into you lyrics. And so you need to choose the person that's going to sing, baby, sow into you. Many of you, your love life is being impacted by children, whether it is the wanting of a child, another child, or more children. Whether it's children that are already here, whether they're your biological children, adoptive, custodial, or whether it's theirs and or both. So determine how children is impacting your love life. So bringing that to the forefront, or maybe one of you want children, the other person does not, right? That can impact your love life. Right? If you do the work, the healing work. Boom. You have engagement, right? Because that person singing so into you and drawing in that energy is ascending to a higher commitment level. So absolutely. Read those lyrics, So Into You by Tamia some more. I only did the beginning and the first verse. There's more that you can look into with that. Mirror is really important this year. It is a channeled message that I got for the new year for us to do. And that's putting positive messages on your mirror and saying those things to yourself. So you can take whatever resonates with you in that song, put it on a Post-it or print it out, put it on a mirror and sing it to yourself. Okay? Best wishes, pile 2. Have a great one. Okay, pile 3. Here we go with your pile. All right. Okay, we got acceptance, get clear, and commitment to happiness. Okay. Let's go to the song generator. Okay, that is an awesome, awesome, awesome song. So let's get it, pile 3. All right. No, I don't want this deck. Spirit team of power, praise, speak truth to power, give them love, light, grace, mercy. Hey, good morning, Candace. Oh, I emailed emailed you, Candace. I didn't receive an email back. I was trying to see when you were available yesterday. Do you have any availability today? Let me know. I may not have seen your comment if you're still here. Okay, Spirit Team of the Collective, speak truth to power. Give her love, light, grace, mercy, infinite wisdom, and knowledge as it pertains to the message for today. Say yes, poetry. Okay. Woo! Woo! Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, we have the Two of Swords, the Nine of Coins, the Knight of Coins, and then the 10 of Coins. So the name Flowetry in itself, it's flowing and poetry, and I'm sure it's lyrical, but the essence of flowing, right? And in the song, they're going with the flow. They're not really sure, but they're like, all you got to do is say yes. Let me undress you, baby. Look at this. It looks like she's being undressed, right? And so not only is the song flowing, but they're telling us to go with the flow, right? And so when it comes to this love union, acceptance is going to be really important. Look at how she's going with the flow, and she's allowing these fish, these creatures, to lead her through the water. She's going with the flow because there's more to this than what she knows. And those creatures are made for the water. It's made for her to go with the flow, right? So whatever union for you that this applies to, you need to, in making your choices, you need to go with the flow. Allow spirit to lead and guide you in this matter as you are making your choices. Right? And there's a lot of practicality that's involved here because we have 3 coins out of 4 cards, right? And the second card is telling you to get clear on what it is that you want. Because at the beginning of the song, she was like, I don't know, spend the night. What's her exact words? Just tell them, see, I've been watching you for a while, you're smiling and stuff, but I don't know if I can be with you for the night, all right? Is that all right? Right? So she's unsure. So you need to get clear in terms of this connection or any connections that you're evaluating. You need to know what it is that you want. Because once you know what you want, then you have clarity in terms of your practical actions. Because if you bring in unclarity to a person, what are they supposed to do with that? Right? So that's a practical step that pile 3 people need to do, is to get clear. A lot of you are single or were single, because you got the 9 of coins, right? For many of you, there's a lot of financial blessings that can be had. And this person is going to be able to match, to come forth and match you and add more to your table, right? They're going to be bringing something to the table. And what they bring to the table is going to help you manifest a union that is high vibrational, marriage material if you're not married already, where what you combine allows people to look up at you as a power couple. You got the 10 of coins, right? So look, you got the 9 of coins, yourself, and then you have a masculine coming in, doesn't matter what your gender is, energy coming in with another coin, right? 9 plus 1 equals 10, and then boom, you got the 10 of coins, right? And this is underneath the commit to happiness card, right? So you have to bring your vibration up. You have to commit. You have to know how beautiful you are. You have to know the inner beauty of your partner or potential partner. You have to know the inner beauty of the possibilities of the situation. You wish it, but because God said so, right? And you have to do the practical things necessary in order to bring forth this union and make the appropriate choices. If you have a lot of negativity from past situations, belief systems regarding love, that can impact you and this connection. So get clear. Go with the flow. Yeah, this has to do with marriage. This is definitely marriage material. For those of you who are married, you should know that because you're already in the marriage. If you doubt it, you need to get clear. You need to commit to happiness. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so this has to do with marriage. This is the Hierophant card, right? The mirroring of all those ingredients to make that delicious cacao, right? And this also has to do with transformation. And this is why many of you have to get clear, because either you or your relationship is going through a transformation. And you have to get clear to know what it is you want so that you can transform the situation into what you need it to be and do the practical work associated. And those are two spiritual that. Ooh. Right? And you have to know that everything has a season. You got the 7 of coins, 7 of earth in this deck, right? This is the Herb Crafter's deck. Everything has a season, right? And even if for some of you this relationship may not have manifested the best situation, but you have to harvest a good situation, a great situation. God will give you the ingredients. He will give you the basis, but you have to weave through and you have to make the potential grow. And that way you can actually get the harvest. Benefit from the harvest. I'm getting to pull another card. Okay, overall energy, you have temperance, right? So this is about healing, right? Many of you need to heal. Ooh, that temperance card stayed out. It flew out. Many of you need to heal this connection. You need to heal self in order to tap into all the possibilities that God will afford you in this relationship. Well, you got the Ace of Water, right? So there's an overflowing possibility of emotional abundance in this connection. Take it easy, right? You need to feel yourself and feel this potential relationship with high vibrations, healing vibrations. Relax. Some of you are too anxious, too uptight. You need to relax. Research teas that help you to relax or juices that help you to relax. It's not going to make you relax. You have to do the work as well. But it's a tool that can help you get into that state of mind. Because you're going to have a choice to make whether you're going to stay uptight and not put in the efforts to make something grow, or are you going to accept people and situations for what they are, get clear on what you want, and commit to your happiness and do the work to get there? You got curandera of water, right? So this is an emotionally mature, happy situation that can grow into two people that are healing. Using God's tools in order to help you grow. And all you got to do is say yes. You got the information. Now all you got to do is say yes. Look, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Child, write down this reading, write a plan of action. What are you going to commit to based upon this reading to do, and track yourself over the week at your plan of action. Track to see how well you do at what you committed to do this week in order to help heal yourself and this situation. And look, healing family issues. So any of the low vibration that's coming from here, whether it's from you, whether it's from the partner, whether it's from peripheral people, has to do with family situations that need to be healed. We inherit a lot of negativity from our families, and we have to weave through that. And same thing with our partners. Many times they've internalized so many negative things, and then if they're not on their healing journey or deep within their healing journey, then they bring those issues into the relationship, right? So it's necessary to go back and heal those familial issues. Right? And express your love, right? Things don't have to be perfect to express your love. Express it. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All you got to do is say yes. And it's family issues why someone in this connection is not sure whether or not they can spend the night. But all you have to do is say yes to all of this. And you can just have this really beautifully abundant, nurturing, emotionally mature, sensual connectivity with this person. Okay, pile three. I hope that helped. If you need further insights, my information is in. I will come back, hopefully mañana. Okay. Oh, I dropped my mouse. I thought I wasn't going to need it. There we go. All right, everybody. See you later. Bye. 6611. Yes. Balance, new beginnings. Bye.